What is up, my snow friends? This is the Snow Bard, and EB03 is coming out pretty soon. At the time of this recording, it is 2 to 3 days away from the official release of EB03, which is the Heroines Set. And to celebrate, I decided to playtest a leader that I have been waiting for since her initial announcement in Japan. It's Nefertari Vivi. She's a 5,000 for life / leader, and once per turn, if your character with a base cost of 4 or more would be KO'd, you may trash a card from your hand instead. And activate main, you may rest this leader, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn, then up to one of your characters without when attacking effect gains rush during this turn. So this leader is low-key interesting. I think more people should explore this because you still give rush to your characters, but it's not in the same vein as the old one where you have to rest 2 Dawn. And not to mention, when attacking doesn't work. So you have cards like Cavendish, which used to work in the old VV because you can attack and draw 2 trash 1. It doesn't really work now. So I think I've recorded a few games, I think some with this, some without, that would like to give characters rush. And I think the important part here is that you would like to have as much cards in your hand as possible to activate VV's effect once per turn. So I decided to do 3 decks today, and we'll go through them now pretty quickly. So first version is more of a typical, I think the first version before I replaced Vivi was I had Cavendish, and I think I was also playing Buggy and Kaido if I remember correctly. But the general idea is that you play Vivi to search. If you get to 4, you can still attack with Vivi, and then you put Cavendish at the time. Or you attack with Vivi, you play Vivi that lets you draw 2, you can attack for 6, or you can set up. And then the general combo with this deck is, with the release of the EB03, EB04 cards, is that on your 5 or 6 Dawn turn, you play a Vivi that is a blocker that lets you play a Straw Hat or an Alabasta type character that costs 5 or less. But you cannot play character cards during this turn, which is fine because you do that, you get to Nami, you give your active leader minus 5,000 power, so she goes to 0, and then you draw a card. And then you can activate Vivi's effect to give her haste or rush in one. I say haste because I played Magic, but you give her rush, so you're attacking for 7, you can attack for 6, you can attack for 7. So this goes on starting your 5, 6 Dawn turn. You would want to do this. You can also play Vivi into Nami to set up the board. And then when you get to 7 or 8 Dawn turn, you play Vivi. Play up to 1 Alabasta type character with a cost of 8 or less other than Vivi, other than herself, basically, from your hand. Then your opponent places 1 card from their hand at the bottom of the deck. So 7 cost 4,000 doesn't really do much. This is just to cheat out Chaka and Pell, where he has double attack for 8 cost 9,000. And on play, you may give your active leader minus 5,000 power during this turn. You draw 2 cards. So the main combos are Vivi into a Straw Hat, or Vivi into a Straw Hat, or I don't know, another Vivi, or this Vivi into Chaka and Pell, or Cobra. Or also Nami. You can also put Nami, but you cannot play herself. So she can't do Vivi into Vivi into Vivi. That's not going to work. You can't do Vivi into this either. And then because you're technically drawing cards and keeping your hand size up, you do have to be careful about putting, but if you do keep your hand size up, you can eventually get to Kaido or Buggy. Kaido lets you draw 4 cards if your opponent has 3 or less life. not the most. It's an innocuous effect. It's like a Tet cost 12 that when you attack, you can attack for 12 after it enters, and then you have Buggy that's 10 cost 12k as well. On play, you can bottom a character, and if you don't control 5 characters with a cost of 5 or more, you return this card to the bottom of your deck. Based on how you're setting up Vivi into Nami, Vivi into Chaka and Pel. By the time you get to your 10 Dawn turn, you play Buggy, you just bottom something, and then you swing for 12. It's a delicate balance, but like you can make it work. And then for your 2Ks, you have the Cobra, which you can play off of Vivi. You have the Tony Chopper, which you can also play from Vivi. And you also have the Terracotta, which makes your Chaka and Pel unblockable, which is very important, by the way. Especially if you do Vivi, Chaka and Pel, Terracotta you play Terracotta afterwards. And I actually deleted that one. Oops. I can just load the card. Yeah. So you can do this on your 10 Dawn turn as well, where you Vivi into Chaka and Pel into Terracotta, making Chaka and Pel unblockable, and then attacking for 9 or 10 after you've after you activated Vivi's effect. And you've also drawn 2 cards. So you have a bunch of card draw effects. Well, a bunch. For this specific version, it's just Nami, Chaka and Pel, Kaido, Vivi. Which I think the initial version where I had Cavendish wasn't enough. It felt too slow. So I went for another deck list. So the major change that I've had here is I'm still playing with block 1 cards, which we rotated out, which I'm kind of sad about, but having them at least in the deck gives you a lot of consistency. So Igaram is the one where you can play this on, if you're going second, you play this, and then you can give your active leader minus 5,000 power for the turn to actually search for an Alabasta. So you can search for basically everything in this deck, which is amazing. Because you can also play it through Vivi into Igaram, Vivi into Igaram. And instead of playing Kaido or Buggy, you actually play Luffy, which has Banish. 8 costs 9,000 power Banish, which is another target for your Vivi that 7 costs Vivi. So you can either banish something or you draw cards. And then I have 2 events that give you plus 4,000 power for one of your leader character cards. The thing is, because I have 4, 8, 12 2Ks, this is not the most efficient thing because you'll always be leaving one done up. Sometimes you don't have that option. So in my second version, I just replaced it with the Kaido. You can replace it with Buggy if you want. But the third version that I also tested today, I think I only did 2 games, is the fact that I leaned more into Otama. Like less Beckman, borrow Otama, put Buggy. The main issue, I think, with the first and third versions of the deck is that you don't have a lot of card draw. You don't have a lot of consistent searches, I think. But the trade-off for this one is that I'm playing 4, 8, 12. I'm playing 16 2Ks. So I have a lot more defense. And you can also play Buggy. But based on how I feel the deck should be played, I think this is the best way to do it, is to, like, while things haven't rotated out just yet, you play Igaram and Luffy. For more consistency, of course. And then that's the only bricks you will have basically are 4, 8, 12, 14. If you feel like you're not into a brick kind of situation, if you want to put like other 10 costs or something, you can. I mean, there's still the Kaido. There's still Newgate as well. It's a 10 for 12. You draw 2 trash 1. You can put 2 Dawn here, 2 Dawn somewhere. There's also Kaido here. You can also put You can also put Shanks in the deck. Actually, this Shanks is also pretty good because you get to KO an opponent's character with 10,000 power or less, which is basically everyone but the 4 emperors. So if I had the option as well, I mean, there's so many boss like cards you can put. You can put them. You can also put Rayleigh, but he's not as effective as he's not as effective as he used to be. He's good in Shanks, but not sure here because maybe with Nami you can activate reduce the power, you KO it, but it's KO. Like, just going back to Ben Beckman is still pretty good because you can activate Vivi, Nami, you can KO a 9. No, you cannot not KO. You can trash a 9. So yeah. Based on my initial testing of this deck, this feels pretty fun to play. I think either one of these versions could work. I believe there are other people that I've seen that are testing Buggy most of the time. But I think for now, specifically, I would like to keep this list because of consistency. If there were, I would say, more things that can help me draw, especially with Alabasta types, I would certainly go for it. But for now, I think this is where I would keep the deck. Just the standard Alabasta list. And yeah, so you're going to see it in the games and like how I'm discovering the deck and everything. Like maybe also my thought process. And yeah, enjoy the games, guys. Hey, this is Gabe post-recording, and people will probably be wondering why I don't play Pudding. It's a choice. I figured there was no space, I think, in my deck to actually fit Pudding. There might be, like, for example, if we were to go back to that second deck list and just replace Kaido with Pudding, that is also a possibility. But I think in the initial testing of my deck, there was basically no spot for me to have Pudding. So I think it's just more of like, if you want to play Pudding in the deck, you certainly can. I think if you have enough draw power with Vivi, it is possible to put Pudding. But I think right now, with how it is currently and the card pool that Vivi has, it's a bit tricky to actually play Pudding. So that's something that I'll have to test even further. Maybe 2 copies should do it. But I want to keep the Alabasta package intact. And so yeah, maybe I'll check that in another recording once I don't know, maybe the next time I record Vivi, that's something that I can probably do. But for now, you won't see Pudding in any of these games. I do get Pudding though, but I don't Pudding someone else. But yeah. Well, let's just get back to the thing. Let's just get back to the recording. I'm just gonna play one game, see what I get. No, don't have Vivi yet. So I'm playing on the East. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing on the East server. Nami. I would like to go. If I went first, I think I want to go second here. No, if I went first with Nami, she can do setup. If I went second, she can attack for 6. I'll go second. Oh, I wouldn't keep this. There's too much Chaka and Pell. It's too late to mulligan. That's better. Draw. Play Vivi. There's Nami. There's that. The only thing you can get is Nami here. There is no way to defend, I think. If he attacks for 7. Yeah, there's no... I don't know if you want to defend here. Probably not. I think not losing that much would be beneficial. So I do that. Oh, actually, that's good. I get the VV here. And then let's go 5. So now you can VV into Nami, I suppose. Oh, I attacked. Okay. Ooh, 6 doesn't get to do anything. I think I take that too. That's kind of hard though. Okay. So he will definitely attack for 7. So what you do here is you play... Okay, first play this. And get something like, I don't know, this guy. You will want that for later. I then play Vivi into Nami. I do that. I then rest, giving that -2, and I attack here. You would want to attack for 7 anyway. Into a Nami. Okay, so he takes it. I will end my turn. If they could play pudding, and then I lose that. But then, if the leader is Nami, he gets to tutor for Nojiko, which bounces the VV. Does he play Nojiko? Of course. And then he puddings. 5. That's actually really hard on my thing right now. Okay, I'll have to counter out because now I can draw with Chaka and Pell. So I will do that. Friendly target. Okay. And then rest. You don't want to give them face up, but I will reduce the cost. Do that. First attack for 7. See what they do. They're going to discard a card and go for 9, but then I double attack and then I should be fine. Oh, they... Am I fine? If I put them at 0, what does that do? 9, 10. Pass. Am I dead? Most likely. I'm most likely dead, but I will take that. See what happens. 5k. Trash the VV. 6, 7. Okay, counter. So I still have the Chaka and Pell. So now if I get hit by Nami for 7, I draw. 3 cards. Okay, so I have an idea here. Don't want to heal them now, so we'll do that. And then we'll attack for 7 at lead. And you're probably wondering, I miscalculated that one. Because if I did Chaka and Pell first and then attacked into Nami afterwards, I would have been able to do something about it. And now the hogback is there. Wait, can I still do it? So they have to bottom a card. And then you select that many friendly targets. I feel like I screwed up here. So if I had attacked for 9, I think I would have been okay with that. Now I'm just dead. Okay, I still don't have the VV thing, so I'm just gonna concede here. That seems interesting. I'm gonna keep it. I think I'll play another game. I'll just show the deck list after. Nami just being able to play so much. Oh. How is Vivi slash? How is she slash? And she goes second. So I will actually keep that. Draw. Pass. You would want to have like tutors and stuff, but I don't have a lot. Igaram would have been nice as well. to tutor, but that's not going to happen. So Mihawks will automatically just be 6 for good, which is kind of annoying, but I will just do that and I will pass. So now the option here is to just play Nami if I can actually draw into the Vivi. I can counter out of this. Unless he attacks for 10 and then I'm just like 1 step behind, which is already very annoying. He's going for 9. Exactly what my thinking was. So I won't be able to set up. I will just deploy that. And actually, I will put those at the bottom. I'll put... I think I don't need Chopper and I don't need him. And then I will... A blocker would be interesting. So I will just keep it. So maybe Pudding might be interesting to play in the deck. 2 copies should do it, but I don't know which one to remove. Considering I don't have a lot of card draw. And Igaram is already going to be rotating out, so I don't really have another option. So that is a block into a counter. I'll counter with this. So I can play Tashigi, rest and gets 8,000 power. I guess I'm going to ignore that and I'm just going to go after the face. 6 on 9. That's double attack, which is very good. Okay, cool. So I will do that. Deploy this as the bottom of card. And then on 9, we can get Vivi into Cobra. It's another thing we can work on. I want to give Chaka and Pell Rush as per usual. I will rest, give that attack, double attack. He has to use the event. But then I already have this, which is very annoying for him. And I don't have to hit Tashigi. I can just counter. I'm playing blue and he's playing green. Does he counter with 9? 10 at least. I wonder how he's going to do it. It's double attack. I don't win. How do I not win? That doesn't make sense. It's okay, so I win here. Wait, he was going to be at 8 dawn. He's a bit delayed. Okay. A boa. Mulligan. Pass. At least if I attack with Vivi, I can put that and just draw my way out of it. But the fact that she's playing blue is already annoying because she can pudding me. Don't exactly have bounce. I think I have to do it in a way like Jinbei. I think this is what Vivi wants to do, is to play it like Jinbei. I'm going to see what you want to do here. Is it a trigger? Please tell me it's a trigger. I'm kind of used to it, so... he gets to play Gorgon. Oh, if I can actually trash Gorgon. I can trash Gorgon afterwards. Okay, I will draw that and I pass. You're going to attack 6 twice, I'm assuming? Oh, just sets up the life. Fair enough. Reveal cards, please. And then a Vivi into Nami. I can trash a Nami. And he goes 7. Oh, he doesn't. I'll counter out of that. So I can Vivi into Nami. I can also do that. But I'm going to ignore the Gorgon sisters and just go face. So I will Vivi into Nami. I do that. I don't really mind Actually, this might be good for me. Because even if I take that life, I just attack him for 7. Unless he counters and he wants to keep the Gorgon, then I attack face. That's also good. Okay, fair enough. I go 5-7 here. He triggers that one. And then whatever he plays next, I play with Beckman, or I play with Beckman. Or if I can draw into the Nami, I think would also be good. I don't know what he wants to play for 6. I will end turn. Like, even if he tries to kill my board, I can just trash a card I don't need and save myself, kinda. So, sure, I will happily take that. That's a heal. Resolve trashing the Nami, so I get to keep 1, which is good. I draw. Perfect timing. Okay. Thing is, I would love to. I don't want to keep Marguerite, so I'm gonna reduce his attack. I'm gonna VV into that. And he has to bottom a card, which is good for me. Give him rush. And go 7 life. Tekken, Shaka, and Bell again. I'm gonna just go 9 here. You don't care about Gorgon, I think. Just pass. So they have to go to my board because they're gonna die. I mean, they might die. They definitely might die. I can block one thing. Oh. He bottoms the Nami and... Okay, fair enough. Am I dead? I don't think so. I have to trash the sisters, I think. Or I shock... Yeah, I have to trash the sisters and then attack. Confirm. I think I can trash 1 set. And then take 2. Yeah. 6 life. 9. Okay. So definitely ignoring that. So 5 on 9. He has to counter. No? Does he? Does he have to? I think he does. He slave arrows and counters. Fair enough. Okay, so definitely doing that. Ignore that. Oop. 509 trigger. Oh no. How much is he drawing? Man, pudding would have been very nice here, but the fact is there's that and that. He plays Boa and I just get ham smacked over here. He could just putting me 2 and it's game over because how many pieces do I have? I don't have a lot of 2Ks. So that's my turn. I think removing the Kaido would be interesting as well, but he's drawing me so much, I think. Oh, he plays the Boa. I think he's trying to see how much I would be able to counter. I can counter for 7. I think I will not trash that. I will counter that. I will counter that. What does he have for 6? He heals? Of course he does. Okay. I think the idea I want to do here is rush that, reduce that, give that rush. I think we go 9. Does it work? 5 on 9. I think he set up that no. Do I just lose? I mean, you're setting up for that one like boa turn and then just kill me, right? Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm dead here. Could have put up another blocker or something, but yeah, it's gonna not do that. Okay, so I lost all of my games. That's weird. I know, that was the first game that I lost, I think. But this is the list I've actually thought of. I could just remove the Kaido, put the buggy, put more blockers or a search or something. But I did see some Straw Hat stuff. What does this one do? I can put a 6 cost that has no abilities. So you couldn't put you can put Cobra, you can put Chopper into that. The fact of the matter is there's not a lot of card draw. Draw 2, trash 1. You may trash a card from your hand. This is a shooter. Okay, let's do that. Maybe a 3rd Beckman and a buggy. So this combos into that. This combos into that. This combos into that. This combos into this more specifically. There's also this Luffy that has banish. 8-9 banish. That can also work. If I remove Beckman and I only put 2, I can 2 buggies and 3 of these, or no, yeah. Seems fair. But this is OP4. And if this gets rotated, then there's not really much for me to do. So gotta check Alabasta to see what's up. There's the Pell. There's that. A lot of them are OP. Or like, Koza doesn't really. One of the active leaders minus 5,000 power. I was thinking of Toto, that I can play for 1. I draw a card when it comes in. And it's a 2k counter, but that seems a bit dumb. I mean, could work. Especially if I'm going first. Nah, it doesn't really work if I'm going first. I don't have a lot of viable options. Now that I think about it. It's too small for Alabasta. Huh. Okay. So I think so I just needed a different target. Oh wait, if he went full Alabasta, I think, what would that look like? Full Alabasta Straw Hats. So I saw someone do buggy style, but I don't feel confident in that. There is also... There's also this. Hang on. So I saw Tama, one of those lists where you draw 2 trash 1. Could be good. Terracotta, Igaram could be removed here, and I can put Otama in play. So then this one, well, I think you want to keep Luffy here in red. I think not. Okay, if we stick to just Alabasta, we'll just do that and see how it works. Da, 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 da. Is it the second one? Yeah. Yes, this is deck number 2. And just gonna casually go for that. He went first. I mean, you might as well keep that. That's actually good. Of course, he would play Zoro. I don't play Pudding, which is kind of weird. Okay. So I'm going to... Interesting. I would like to get that. Into that. Return. Pass. So what does he do? Does he attack 8 here? Does he attack 3 here? Of course, I will counter that with +1 like this. Draw. So I can't use... I can't play Vivi, but that's fine. Can you? So I will activate this and actually get... Huh, interesting. I can actually shoot her for more, which I think I will do. Oh, I can't. I think you just do that and Jesus Christ. That's a thing. All right. I'm doing this weird thing. So when blocking, this character's base power becomes the same as the power of your opponent's leader until the start of your next turn. So he could just attack my searchers, but that's really not what's going to happen. Because I have to give my active leader 5,000 power for the turn. So what I do is, now I play Vivi into Nami, into Igaram search into Vivi. That's 7k. They go 9. I mean... That's definitely not going to happen, but okay. $3k there. I think is fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's a blocker, isn't it? So I would like to do this. That's a friendly target. That's a friendly target. So that's minus 5k. I could just start clearing them out. I will give my active leader, look at that, minus 10k. And then rest. I think removing Sanji in this. So I'll attack 3-1. I will not care about this. I'll attack life for sure. Unless he blocks and then... Yeah, but that doesn't really do anything. I think starving him would be the easier one to do. Yeah, I think I'll just starve him at this point. I have so many cards. So what I'm just going to do is set up Vivi into Chaka and Pell. So he gets 7,000 until the start of next turn. I don't have anything with 8,000. So I can block, trash a card, and then work my way there. I will resolve that, discarding the Nami. That seems like a fair request, doesn't it? So now I will actually play. So I wanna search Igaram first, I think. I know what I'm getting. This one is the one I will be going for. And then I play Vivi into that, where he has to bottom a card. So now he gains character rush, but it doesn't really matter. So now, oh. Yes, exactly. I do that. Is there another thing I can search? I think I can search that too, right? Ah, yes. So rest, give minus, give that rush. So now I have this event set up. So 7-on-7 gets countered. Then 9-on-7. That's a double trigger. I pass. Okay. This is... Okay, I'm starting to see like better prospects with this. Although this is predicated on the fact that this is based on block 1 cards. So if I'm playing this on extra regulation, this might be good. Minus 2,000 power to her. Thing is at 7, so I can actually counter out of this by doing that actually. Because you output this after actually, or this and this, and then give it rush. 7k. I will trash both. If he tries to go 10, I have a counter for that. Oh. I can take that. Okay, I want to get rid of the Zoro, or I can just kill him. That's also true, but I feel like tutoring might be interesting to do. Chaka and Pell is a double attack. There's also Banish. I feel like just doing that would be okay. There's no point, like, I think I just have to look here. And I will put a minus. I think this is easier to remove. You don't need the searchers anymore. I think what I want to do is attack for 9 and see if he counters. He doesn't. Fair enough. I will attack for 7. See what he does. Because now I can do this, replacing that, putting this, replacing the Vivi, and he has to bottom a card, and he doesn't have unblockable. Friendly target, minus 2k, give that rush. What's the likelihood of him actually having enough for 12? I don't think so. I just win there. Okay. 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 So that's the search on turn. So you have two searchers now. You have the VV that searches for Alabaster Straw Hat and Igaram that searches for Alabasta. So I don't really need like card draw and stuff like that if I can search for a lot. The only thing I need to worry about is another person's pudding. Usopp, I will go second here. That is not the most ideal setup, but I guess we can keep that. Oh, I mulliganed. But I still kept the VV. I think that's fine. I think I can Igaram here. Draw a card. I will Igaram. Allowing me to search for... That's VV. I'll pass. So he has to attack the Igaram if he wants to do something with it. Or he attacks my life. Oh, there's that. I think I counter here. Weirdly enough, I think I should counter here. Because now I can do this. And then I can search. Putting out... Oh, that 7 is amazing. I don't really need to do anything. I just pass. So I VV into Nami, and then I can VV into Luffy. Oh, it just attacks like that. I won't block. Do I have a 2k that I'm going for specifically? Not really. No, I think I could take... I think I'll take that. Yeah. Ooh, that sucks. Draw done. I'm going to go 5 into this. Reduce that. I can't play anything anymore, but I can reduce that. Attack that. Oh, he's just going to block it, I think. But I guess forcing a block would be interesting because then he gets to draw those cards. So now that's 3k. I think I'll end here. He's going to have so much card draw and I'm not going to have like enough to worry about. So if he goes for 7, okay, he Leos, which is not the ideal part. Unless he attacks the Cavendish and then I trash one of the Namis. He's going to try and kill this, which assuredly means that I can just discard a card and not have to worry about it. Unless he... No, he doesn't do anything. He trashes the Colosseum. So he reveals Frankie and Zoro. So what does Zoro do? He KOs a 4 or less, but I don't see anything that reduces. I think I will let that resolve and just trash a Nami, because then I can take this guy out. KOing the Vivi doesn't really do anything for you either. So okay, that's a blocker. I can trash that. This. So I think removing the Cavendish immediately is like your priority. But putting that Banish might be very good. Putting that Luffy is actually very good because then he doesn't see those cards anymore. I think we can play that after when I draw. So I will do that into... You know what? Let's do Chaka and Pal. He has to bottom a card anyway. So I will draw 2. That seems fair enough. I'll give a reduction here. I'll give a reduction here. I'll first attack here, 3 on 7. Let's see if he lets go of that, because I'm gonna take out that one for sure. I wonder what he does, because it says rested, so he can bring out the Leo. Oh, he's keen on protecting it. Oh, he is keen on protecting it. So I'll force the issue. Oh, he plays something for 3, so he plays what? He plays Gats, he plays one-legged, but I discard. He just puts Hideo. So that's a... I'm going to poke 3 on 3. Let's see if you have it. I don't care about blocking because I can discard a card if I want to. Counters with a 2K. He's got to draw all those cards back, I think, no? Thing is, I don't think he can... Okay. That's good. He's forced to play the Rebecca then. I don't care about that anymore. You can attack somewhere else, but I can counter now. I will definitely play Luffy for banish. So I can trash one of them as well. All right. So yeah. Wait, how far am I speaking? That's like, I don't want to move it. I don't want to move it. So he removes something. He removes the Nami. But he can't. Yeah, he has to remove the Nami. Or he removes the Vivi. Then I counter. Does he do anything? He removes the Rebecca to hand. He bounces the Rebecca to hand. He replays it. I'm not going to give him that. I'm just going to attack his life. I counter here. I give banish. And then... what is he going to do? Oh, he has rush. Did I... Oh yeah, I just trashed that. I mean... he forgot that I was going to do that to his face. Unless he attacks. Yeah, see, I mean, that's just a bit spiteful, no? And then he goes 6 on 4. Yeah, but I don't really care about blockers anymore. Now I can just poke. Okay, I can 8 into 2, or I just poke first. 4 on 4. Okay, he draws a card because it got removed. Gonna reduce that power. I'm going to then... I can Igaram Finding Vivi, but I think I bought him 3 Vivi cards. So I don't know. I could Nami and then just reduce his life. Okay, I can Igaram. I think I will Igaram here. Or just put Luffy, I think. So that's 8 now, right? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to find something. Huh. The Chaka and Pell. Fair enough. I then play Chaka and Pell. I reduce that much power. I'm going to rest, reduce that much power, give that rush. So this is a 6. I'm going to go 7 on 6. I will go 9 on 6, and then if he... I'm going to just remove the Kyros, I think. I'm going to try to remove the Kyros. If he blocks, that's once per turn. So, yeah. If he blocks, I just... Yeah, I mean, he has to, and then I just take out the Kyros, and then I just starve him. I'm still not used to this setup. Maybe I'm not hearing myself really, really well. I don't know where my cable is. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to keep playing. He's just been drawing like cards and he doesn't know what he's doing. He KOs the Igaram, which is the healthiest thing you can think of. I'm still at 3 life. Oh, he's thinking. So now I can Igaram Luffy. Oh, that's another blocker. Was that 8k? I counter. And then I Igaram into Nami or a Luffy. He can't really do anything. Oh. Just gonna trash. Just gonna trash that. I don't know what you were doing. What was that? He keeps forgetting that I can just trash a card and then I can just rebuild. I can Igaram Nami, which I can do, which means that I reduce the power of, like, I don't know, Riku Doldo, or actually the Luffy might be good for the banish. 6 on what? 4? That doesn't matter. So what you can do is deploy Igaram. You rest. Let's get... Should we get Terracotta? I still have a lot of counters, so I'll do that. And then you play her into this. And he has the bottom a card. And now I just swing face. I'll just remove the Zoro, I think, for now. Huh. Came 10 sets too late, I think, whatever it is that I want to do with Vivi. But I think there are replacements for this. This is fine. It's not the end of the world. You just lose a searcher. So I could replace... Okay, so now I reduce that. I'm going to go 7 on 5. He can't counter it anymore. Okay. Reduce the power of Frankie. And then I do that. First, gonna go 9 to 5. He's gonna block. So, okay. So you just... I forced that first. Okay, so my thinking was if he's gonna pump the... If Riku Doldu dies first, he pumps the Frankie. Which is not what you want. Because he can block for 7. So now I do a 9 on 5. I keep this for later. How many cards am I giving him? Giving him a lot. But that's the beauty of it. He hasn't really killed me yet. And the banish is very good at going after, like, life first. If I hit him at least, if he goes to 1. If I hit him again, he goes to 0. And then... It's like, oh, is there a trigger? At no point will there be a trigger at all. At no point will there be a trigger. I can take life. Usopp's just not been having fun, I think. I mean, I get it. Vivi's game plan is straightforward, especially with this list, now that I think about it. Oh. 8,000 double attack? Who are you going for? Me? I can take that. Unless you put banish on it. Well, I mean, you're just going to give me more cards, right? Oh, no. Except... +4. +2. And it has failed. Your attack has failed. Because now I can trash this. I can now view... Actually, I can trash the Cobra. I can take the next few... Yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything. I have 7 shotgun, 2 shotgun pells, a VV, and a banished Luffy. And then I can attack for 5 first. You play Nami. And then, yeah, like, there's not much you can do here unless you... Because even if you hit me with double attack, I'm at 3 life. Which means I get hit. That's enough for me to survive. And then I just go face. Yeah, I can't really do anything. If he had gone for more, I would have taken the hit and just let it all. What do I have in my trash? I have 15 cards in my trash. Okay, he's just putting blockers up. I will take that. Trash that. First, I will assault the 4-on-2. Now, I will just play Nami straight up, I think. Yes. So now, I reduce here. I reduce here. I reduce here. Give that. And then I just go 9 lead twice. I 9 lead and I 9 lead. And then you have double attack on the other one. So he has to block. So now he has to block so that he can just put plus 2k on Doldu. But then I attack for 5. I attack 9 again. And then I 9, 9, 10. And it's over, I think. So 9. You can't counter that. Yep. Okay. That seems legit. This deck seems legit. Okay, again. That's cool. Oof. I think for a Yamato, you want to stem their attack, but it's, yeah, I'll go first here. And actually keep that. That's actually pretty good. Because then I VV, draw Dawn. I have to find something. So there's Igaram, which is useful, but I have VV as well. So I will actually I'll get Terracotta here, and Igaram will come later. Actually, if I had taken the Chopper instead of the Terracotta, I would have been able to search for the Terracotta again. Fair enough. So 5 lead, play VV, pass. And then now I Nefertari into Nami, and then I can VV into Luffy, so I can discard this and Terracotta. 3 cards as active. You attack me for 8, so I have to over trash here then. I feel like that's what I need to do. I didn't really want to do that, but okay, here we are. So I have to defend here somewhat. Okay. There you go. I attack for... Let's go for 7 at leads. He has to go after this. So now I can VV again on... Yeah. I think going second would have... The thing is, if I went first, it would have been annoying. So I'm giving him like an option like to hit me a turn after. So you attack with VV on your first turn. You set up with VV on 3. Okay. You're putting that much. I guess I'm going to poke now. I don't want to be at 2 life after this. Wait, does he play Kinemon and then just goes after the Nami? But then I discard... I just discard Shipmate. Oh. I'll happily take that, I think. Because I want to... So... Rest up to one of your opponent's cards. So I think I poke... Nah, I just got life, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with life. Poor you. Okay, so... I'm going to 9 banish. Now I can attack here 2 on 7. So you can now rest one of my things, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what you put now because wait, oh, I banished the Kinemon. Okay, cool. Pass. I need to keep the Igaram somewhat, so I could get hit by Yamato, but then I just get bombarded by... Oh. I don't care about this, though. So you 6. I can take that. But then he goes... Oh, I could just die, I think. I have to stop an attack. Or I let him attack my board and then just discard a card after. Which I feel like is the safer play. So now I can let him think that he's got me, but so knight who? Life? I guess I can let that resolve and then he goes 9 life. So now I have to kill him this turn or I die. That's not enough, yeah. That was a bad decision, I think, no? I think you do that and you rest. Oh. Was that what I wanted? So this one, yes. This one. So he has to bottom a card. So reduce. So 9 on 5. Ooh, he takes it. What the heck was that? Can you counter? Oh, you just did. Ooh. So I die, right? 1, 2. I'm at 0. If he... Yeah, I could die here. Can I? Yeah, I might. That was unfortunate. But okay, I'm just going to concede here. Okay. That was unfortunate. Maybe I have too many bricks. That's what I'm thinking. Kind of annoying actually too. Because I have to look to the side, I think, if I want to do this. Oh, he went second. So I will keep that. And oh no! I pressed too fast. And I can't see my okay, I need to adjust. I need to adjust. I can't see where I'm going. I cannot see where I'm pressing. Yeah. Shit. Going second would be better here. Yeah, the thing is I cannot see where I cannot see what I'm looking at. So I have to adjust. Shit. Great. If I go second, that's a mulligan because I don't have much. This doesn't look like anything either. Okay. Yeah, I have to... Okay. Oh, wait. I have it. That's cool. Now I'll be able to hear myself. That's better. That's stronger. That's better, I think. Draw done. Okay. Pass turn. Okay. So I'm trying to see how I can... Okay. Is it better if I just put it down like this? I don't think I'll be hurt as much. Better, I think. No, I don't think so. I'm adjusting on the fly. I'm adjusting on the fly. So can I see both? Do I want to counter? I think I do. Keep searching. So he gets... That's EB04 Koby. Ah. Anti-removal. But I don't care about anti-removal. So 5 on 5 and then I go 6, I think. Huh. Interesting. How am I... Okay. How am I going to be able to talk if I can't see half my screen? I don't know. 5 on 6. See if he takes that. He doesn't. Pass. So I have nothing to do and I discarded the Nami, which is kind of bad. If I trash the Cobra... What if I take my next life just to see what I get? I'm going to see. Oh, that's a lot. It's not like I'm bouncing anything. Yeah, I'm still on cardio. Okay. Let that go. $1,000 power. When attacking, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 base power or less. So I have pretty much... I don't have much to do other than... I'll attack for 7. See what he get. Pass. So now I can set up Vivi Pel. So now he's forced to go here. So that's a 5k that can attack. I can trash the Cobra or... Actually, I don't have to counter. I just have to let it die. And then I discard a card. And then he has to go like big, but then I can counter. Yeah, like that. Actually, if I countered, okay. So the intricacies of this is that if I countered, oh, minus 1k plus. How much are you willing? Oh, I won't let that. I will let that go because it's 5k. I'll take that just to see what I get. So 6, 8. It's a blocker. My turn was straightforward. So now, okay. So now what I can do is counter out. The Vivi Nami or a Nami first. Or attack for 5. This, yeah, like the fact that this already requires a lot of like game knowledge of like what you want to do. That changes, I think, how you're, that changes basically how you play game to game. 6k here. So we just let it kill him. Okay. But then I still have a second one, so that's fine. they're gonna be busy killing this, I think. So I trash. So that's what you do. KO that. So he just clears my board. Oh, it's 3,000 base power. He pretty much kept his board intact, which means I'm most likely going to die soon. But the thing is, I've drawn so many cards, so I don't know how he's going to do it. Oh, is that just an aerial assault or something? When one of your characters is KO, draw a card. Ephemeral. So it takes out the Igaram, swings in my face. I have to counter out of this. I think 8, 9. Counter. Counter. Oh, he has no blocker. Reducing his attacks as much as possible is paramount. What are the chances of me getting uh huh? What? Okay, that was weird. How do you trash one card and then that's it? Like nothing happened. How did that happen? I don't get it. Should I report this? I probably should. That's weird. Okay, that just caused me to lose the game. That was so weird. Okay, I'm a bit pissed on that one because I'm doing the report. Okay. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna take advantage of it. Yeah, you will. What was that? What was that effect? See, that's a bit late. You guys saw that, right? A 9k to 5k attack doesn't go through, and all he had to do was discard a card because it didn't say anywhere on these cards that it was gonna go through. What happened? I'm sorry, but what happened? That was not okay. Okay. I want to go back to main. That sucks. I lost the Vivi game just because of that. Anyway, this is very good. This is a very good deck. Except, what if I don't have him or him? What do I do? Can't really have searches, but thinking about this, I'm really thinking about this. I don't have early game stuff. So Kaya doesn't work. Shigi doesn't work. Too bad she doesn't have the Fishman. Would have been nice. I think Otama would be okay here. So Cobra, Terracotta. The buggy is interesting, but I want card draw. Especially early, I think I want card draw. Daz Bones is interesting. But that doesn't seem like interesting enough. Okay, so I get Otama. So I get in one. So I can remove that now. Karu. I actually forgot about Karu. I can play Karu from with Vivi and then actually give him rush instead. Not the most useful, but there's not a lot of substitutions other than Chaka and Pell. So okay, I'm gonna put that. Because then I can put Karu with that. But I'll put 3. And then something like Buggy, I think would be interesting to put. 3 buggies. Or maybe not Karu. Maybe I put Ben, I think, is another. So I have, what, 16 2Ks? And then you can keep that as a counter, or for later, we'll keep that. This triggers very easily the Otama, now that I think about it. But we'll keep that for later. I want to get the chopper, because now I can set it up. Okay. Does he go 8? No, he doesn't. Does he go 7? If he goes 7, I can attack 5/5 into Otama 1. Oh, no, he doesn't. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, So that's how you're gonna do it. Maybe not give him an opportunity. And he wasted his turn. Lock. Resolve. So I will Vivi into Nami. Reduce. I know you're gonna do the Flash, the Flame Dragon King. That was like a thing. I should get to do it. Nice job. Ooh, that's the Pell. Wait, can I trash that? No, I'll counter with Otama. Because I can drop with Vivi here. Put the second Nico Robin. Or do 1 damage to your opponent. Oh, and then he still has 6 life. That's annoying. Fuck. I want to get rid of the body. But I have to use the buggy to do that. Oh, right, I can't. Dude, 7 life, really? Well, this sucks. Unblockable. Yeah. Is Vivi too slow? I think in this version she is. Like there's no way for me like without shooters, there's no way for me to do anything, I think, with Vivi. Which is the sad part. Yeah, there's not much for me to do, I guess. Give me something that works. There's not much to do. I think. Does Vivi want to go first? I think so. She eventually wants to go first. 7 gets me. It's a blocker. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on another game right now while I'm recording, but that's, you don't really see it. It's fine. This might be my last game, I think, today. Please let me find. That's a sucky bit. Boy. He has. Oh, he countered. So he's looking for something else. Oh, he doesn't find any. Mm-hmm. Still at 4 life. Interesting. I now do this. Boom. Boop. As to bottom a card. So we're going to keep that still because you never know. Maybe I draw the event. Actually, I don't draw the event. That's not in the list anymore. Yeah. I have some ruckus outside. Ho, 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 ho. No. Well, bottom a card, please. Bottom a card. You got to do it. I draw more cards. Rest. Bam. 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 Attack 7. You can Noro or Beam here if you want, but you could. But forcing you to Noro or Beam is actually very good for me. I don't care about that. Why would you take that? If he plays Doflamingo, I just bottom it. With that, I don't care if I lose the card. No, he doesn't do it. He has Blast Breath. Is a counter. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, so okay. I'm gonna ignore Doflamingo because now I can VV. Actually, yeah, I can VV into Chaka and Pal, or I can buggy bottom something, and then he has to use some events here for sure. Where you're resting, you rest the big guy. I'll make you use all your attacks. Come at me. Come at me, you sweet, sick. Is that another one? Come on. Plus 3, 5. I end my turn. Now I can buggy. I can buggy next turn, bottoming the oh. Why? Even if you do that. Oh, if you do that, you KO this, but I put another one. I'm not gonna do it. I think I only played 2 games with her, but yeah, seems legit, but I'm going this. I think my favorite one is this one. I think I will keep this list. So 3, 6, 12. Maybe replace the Vivi with something else. Maybe 2 Kaidos or Jinbeis or whatever. I think this will be my deck moving forward. And because we were drawing so much, I think we can actually bring Kaido in. Or a Ben Beckman. So there's 4, 8. Yeah, 4, 8, what, 10? No, 4, 8, 12. You're drawing cards here. Luffy. I think you want to keep Kaido. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching this VV test, and I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, stay frosty.